The problem in Africa is not about Africans. We have a psychological problem that is instilled in us, psychologically, systematically, and it was inserted intentionally. Our problem is our laws all over. The reason why one African will move from another country to another is not because of his own doing, it's because of the political system, the systems that is, let me just say, all systems in Africa. Either you are from the southern region, either you're from the west, east, you're all running away from the same systems. No matter how much we try to rise up as people, all these systems, they always find a way to catch us. A Nigerian who come down to the south, still the same system. A South African who go to Nigeria, still the same system. Our problem is the Roman Dutch law. We do not use our own law. If we were using our own laws as Africans, they will be indigenous to us. Our kings will have their own respect. So we are not independent. We might claim that we are independent in Africa, but we are not independent. So long as we're running under the Roman Dutch law, I don't think a Nigerian is Roman. I don't think Sister Bonnie is a Dutch. So now, whilst these people have inserted their system, also educational and religion, these are the biggest culprits of them all, as they are. Education has not saved us nothing, because if we're educated right now, we shouldn't have colonialism, but we're still having it, and we've got people with high education. So the system that was placed, that system, people don't know how psychological it is, and church manages our brain to make sure that we don't challenge it. Politics keeps on endorsing the very same thing. We swamped wolves with hyenas whenever we took over. So there's no an African who is independent. We're all government property. So until we remove this psychological brainwash system that is in us, no matter what we say, no matter how far we go, we are not going to change anything, because the system, no matter if the people try to rise up, until we starve all these government systems of the votes. I thank you.
Thank you, take two. Omo.
Thank you. I don't even know where to start, but what I'll just say is that to all the black people in South Africa, I mean to the black foreigners especially, we'll be praying for you. Just be careful. That's it. Just be careful. Of course, not all South Africans are asking, causing all this trouble, but try to parley, of course, parley with the good ones, and be careful of those that you know that they don't want you there. Having said that, I've been, yesterday I was on one South African platform, and there's this lady called Natalia. I've never been to South Africa. I've never been there, but the level of hate that I've seen exhibited by some South Africans towards their, other people, especially black people, their own black, black Africans. I have never seen it before in my life. I've never seen it before. I don't know why, it is, I don't know why. I honestly don't believe that it is all because, some people are selling powder and all that. I think there's a deeper problem, within our African society, specifically in this case, within the South African society, that we need to look at, right? But in the end, for those who are there, just be careful. For those who want to go, please take my advice. Go somewhere else. Like somebody said, there are 400 in the UK. There are 200,000 plus South Africans living in the UK. You can do a quick Google search, right? And the same number, just something above that for Nigerians, right? And yeah, I move between UK and Nigeria, and we live peacefully, you know. And you know, you said you hear South Africans say they don't travel, which is not true. South Africans travel, right? Like I just said, there are over 200,000 of them in the UK. Nobody is asking them to go back to their country or whatever, whether you do good or bad, right? So if you're in South Africa and you're a foreigner, just be careful, especially if you're a Nigerian. Be careful. For those who want to go there, please reroute to somewhere else. Go to somewhere they will celebrate you, or at least not disturb you. Thank you.
Let me just point, in Australia here, there are 250,000 South Africans. 250,000 in Australia.